Greetings everyone, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, and I'm back to bring you another episode review from Season 7 of The Loud House. So let's get right into it. Today's episode is Sponsor Tripped. In this episode, Lynn and her soccer team take on a few sponsorships from various businesses in exchange for some very attractive benefits, but they're later forced to promote more than just the company logo. The entire premise is so basic and you can easily tell what direction the story is going to take, but honestly, with all things considered, it's still a very entertaining Lynn-focused episode. Lynn is the first one to be offered a sponsorship from the Burpin' Burger, and she gets free food and her own action figure in exchange for promoting the restaurant. This inspires her other teammates to become spokeswomen for other businesses, and they pretty much do the same thing as Lynn. Advertise the company logo on their jerseys, give a little promotion to their audience, and then they get all kinds of free stuff and special VIP treatment from the people sponsoring them. Unfortunately, the girls didn't read their contracts, and they're forced to promote their respective sponsors by doing and wearing things that make playing in the championship game very difficult. For example, Lynn and Paula couldn't move properly because Lynn was wearing a hamburger costume and Paula was wearing a suit with an oversized shoe. Normally, I would continue questioning how Paula is able to move properly at all given her broken leg that never seems to heal and her constant use of a crutch, but at this point I'm done questioning it and just accepting it for what it is. But yeah, between sign spinning, firing off a gun full of garlic knots, and trying to run and drink cheese smoothies at the same time, gross. Lynn's team was losing 0-6 by the end of the first half of the game. They decided having all those perks from their sponsors wasn't worth being humiliated out on the soccer field. They walk away from the people who wanted them to promote their businesses, and they go on to make a come-from-behind victory to win the championship. I pretty much expected Lynn's team to start playing better the moment they got rid of the things that were holding them back, but the one thing I didn't expect was that Pep guy to show feelings of joy when he's always been depicted as negative. He begins to feel overcome with happiness after seeing Lynn's team score their big win, and then he's like, I hate it. I don't know why, but I found that moment to be strangely amusing. Overall, this episode comes off as very simple. Theoretically, it's the kind of story that could have gone to any character who was looking for a sponsorship and the ending would have been the same no matter what. But be that as it may, this episode really worked for a character like Lynn, and I can appreciate the lesson the story was going for. Her team learned how there's always going to be a price to pay when it comes to getting free stuff and special treatment in exchange for promoting someone's company. When you're contractually obligated to advertise your sponsor in ways that become a detriment to your job, it begins to negatively affect your performance and nobody ends up benefiting. For someone like Lynn who likes to be the best she can be, having all the free food and action figures she could ask for wasn't worth throwing away her incredible talent as an athlete. One can only imagine what would happen if Lynn's team started losing a lot of games and failed to make it to the finals and/or lose the championship. I'm guessing they'd lose their sponsors as a result, but maybe I'm thinking too much about this. Besides Lynn and her team as the standout characters, I liked Andre from Puns and Buns making a surprise comeback, and the running gag of Coach Keck getting her tracksuit ruined was alright. So despite the simplicity and predictability, this Lynn-centered episode was effective and entertaining with its storytelling, and that's pretty much all there is to it. With that said, I give Sponsor Tripped an 8.3 out of 10. Well folks, that concludes my review of Sponsor Tripped. So I gotta ask, what did you guys think of this episode? Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to click that subscribe button for more Loud House related content. That's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys for the next video, but until then, this is SteamTeamRedubUK, CC Trainor-Ling, signing off. Peace out, home slices.